In this video, I'm going to show you possibly one of the most strongest combos that you can use with blood loss. Look how often I'm applying blood loss to all these enemies in just 2 swings of each of my weapons here, dual wielding. This is absolutely crazy. After the new update with Arcane boosting these blood loss weapons, this is probably the best thing I've seen in the game. So for this build, we're using 2 katanas here. They are duplicate katanas. This is the Uchigatana, and we're using it with the Seppuku Ash of War. Now the trick is, we have the Seppuku Ash of War on both of the katanas, and I'm going to show you a trick on how to use them on both of the swords at the same time while you're still holding them, like this. But before we get into the nitty-gritties, I do want to show you the weapons and the build entirely. So we've got the 2 blood Uchigatanas. Both are fully upgraded. Now for the stats, you're going to want a bunch of Arcane to increase the blood loss of these weapons. You can see my blood loss for them are insane. And when we pair that with the Seppuku Ash of War that is on both of them, it's just maddening. You can literally, like, every 2 hits or every hit almost, you're going to get a blood loss proc, and it's going to delete the enemy's health bar. If you're interested in my talismans and my armor, these are what I'm wearing over here. We have the blood loss vicinity increasing my attack power, this one increasing my arcane and several other stats, and this one increasing my maximum stamina because we use a lot of endurance. My wondrous physic, we're going with boosting dexterity and boosting all damage negation. Though I could probably get a better wondrous physic, that's currently all I have. That's the best options for me right now. Okay, so let me explain the trick to putting on the Ash of War on both of your weapons so that you can apply Seppuku while keeping both of your weapons active on your character at the same time. So what you're going to do is hold in your use button, and then you're going to press the attack that does the dual swings with both swords to bring out your second weapon. Then you apply your Ashes of War by using the Ashes of War button, and now you're going to hit the right arrow to bring out your main weapon like you swap weapons, and you're going to just use your normal Ash of War to apply it on that weapon. And now you'll see both of your weapons are affected with Seppuku, and you are ready to go deal some damage. To show you how effective this is a clean rot knight that we're going up against here. Just look at this. Now this is in Journey 2, so this guy is already beefy. He's already strong. But look how much blood loss we can take on him. You will be applying blood loss so easily that it's just insane. Like, things will just be like constantly everywhere you go. Now, since this build makes use of the Uchigatana, I might as well show you where you actually get the Uchigatana in case you didn't already have it, or if you're doing Journey 2 and you don't remember where to get it, you will be finding it in the Death Touch Catacombs here at the north side of Limgrave, just before the wall at this location. Now, the reason why I have 2 Uchigatanas is because I got one in my first world, and now I'm doing New Game Plus, so I have my second Uchigatana from the same location. You can also get it from a friend trading it or dropping it for you from their world so that you can pick it up, or you can even use the Seppuku Ash of War on different weapons entirely, because you can apply it to different weapons. So if these katanas aren't what you want to use, you can use it on anything else. So when you go to the blacksmith here and you apply your Ash of War, you can see here I have two Ashes of War for Seppuku, but you can only apply 1 to 1 weapon at a time, so you need 2 Seppukus. Now there's 2 ways of doing this. You can go to Ash of War duplication and use Lost Ashes of War to basically craft or create a Ash of War that you already have so that you can have a duplicate of it. So this is what I did to get a second one. Now, if you don't have Seppuku at all, you'll find it at the snow region at the very northern top right side of the map here in this area over here. Just be careful to the south of this. There is a dragon kind of enemy, but you should be okay from this angle here. Just stay towards the north. When you get here, you'll see there's one of those spirits, the invisible ones, rolling around in a set path. Just wait for it to come towards you and just attack it so that you can get the Ash of War Seppuku just like that. Now, I'm not the greatest player, but if I show you how you can use this weapon against, like, bigger enemies, you can apply blood loss frequently. Like there, we've already applied it twice to this death bird over here, and that's quite something. Like, it makes these harder enemies very easy to kill, provided they are affected by blood loss itself. Even without the Seppuku effect active on your weapons, you will still be able to deal a bunch of blood loss buildup because the higher your arcane is, the higher your blood loss buildup will be for these 2 weapons. So even though I'm getting stomped on by this giant, I'm actually able to take out his health very easily with 3 blood procs on his whole entire health bar to get him down. So without that, I probably wouldn't have been able to kill him. Otherwise, I would have to have used the Moon Veil, which is nice and safe. But this deals the most damage out of anything I've tested in the game thus far. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and thank you so much for watching.